Hello everybody, this is my first video on the doubles value meta of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is currently shaping up to be a bunch of Palafin and a bunch of Iron Bundle, just like the singles OU. Uh, so I figured I would just make a few videos showcasing some Pokemon that aren't really getting used right now, and just see if I can get anyone interested in using these Pokemon. So this first team I've got here, it's going to be Quaquaval, which I have full speed investment, full attack investment, and I have it as a adamant nature. The reason for this is because it gets Aqua Step, which, believe it or not, Oricorio can copy with its Dancer ability. This is actually a physical Oricorio, and I have given it King's Rock because since it can copy Aqua Step, then it can get 2 chances at using this King's Rock, resulting in a 20% chance to flinch whatever target you choose to attack with it. The other things on this Quaquaval is Swords Dance if I see that I can set it up, because that will apply to not only Quaquaval, but also Oricorio if I have it out. Close Combat because it's close combat, and U-Turn because of course it's U-Turn. The Oricorio here is running Aerial Ace because Acrobatics won't work with this strat, because can't really get rid of the King's Rock. U-Turn because it's U-Turn. Facade just in case we get burned or something, but I don't expect it because there's not many fire types right now. And then we have Trailblaze here just as a little bit of type coverage. Now, the next Pokemon that I think is going criminally underrated is Murkrow. People are just not even looking at this thing. This thing gets Prankster, and it's important to realize Murkrow gets Prankster, Honchkrow does not. So what's so important about Murkrow getting Prankster? Well, that's priority Tailwind. So you can get Tailwind up first thing, which of course will raise the speed of all of your Pokemon by double. And of course with Prankster, it also comes with the usual good stuff like Taunt. It also comes with Whirlwind, which is not actually boosted by Prankster, as far as I can tell in this generation, but it's still nice for things like Dongozo. And I'm actually just realizing, instead of Protect, we're going to run Haze, specifically because of the Dongozo Tatsugiri thing. This allows Prankster to priority just get rid of the Omni Boost. Sorry, it's probably a fun strat, but I've ran into too many people running Tatsugiri Dongozo. I'm sick of dealing with it. I'm getting rid of the Omni Boost. Then, with Priority Tailwind, we have something here like Bramblegast, which we will be running Choice Banded for the maximum amount of physical attack possible. And with its ability Wind Rider, it gets +1 to attack when Tailwind begins. It also gains Wind Move immunity. That's not great wording, but if a move has something to do with wind, it will be immune to it. This thing's physical move pool isn't actually amazing. The best it really has is Seed Bomb, Phantom Force, or Shadow Sneak. I, for one, am going with Phantom Force. Pounce for a little bit of type coverage, and also Facade just in case it gets burned or something. And of course, we can see here I have full attack investment with some speed because I still want it to be able to be pretty fast even without Tailwind. And speaking of fast, here we have my Choice Specs Electrode. The entire reason why I'm running this is also because of Tailwind. Because when this speed of 438 gets doubled, Electro Ball here is crazy. This right here is my out to Palafin. This is what I will be using against Palafin users. Apart from that, Terra Blast, which I actually did not choose its Terra type, so thinking really quick, I guess actually Electric Terra type is fine because this also deals with Iron Bundle. which actually means I don't need Terra Blast. See, this is why you make videos. You find stuff on the fly. So let's real quick see if this has anything else I might want to add instead of Terra Blast, considering I'm now realizing Terra Blast won't actually help. Um, there's a few options here. Lowest target special defense by 2. I mean, target speed by 2. We're going to give it foul play because foul play is a physical attack that uses the target's attack stat and damage calculation, which of course would also be good against Palafin if for whatever reason Electro Ball's not working, say they Terra type into ground. We have Swift just to have it in case they resist the Electro Ball or the Electro Ball doesn't work. And then we have Help in Hand solely because I feel like this thing's a bit of a one-trick pony in my team. It's meant to counter one thing specifically. So if the thing that it's meant to counter isn't present, then it's going to have to be able to help the team out somehow. So that's my excuse for running Helping Hand. And then with all these stat buffs between Swords Dance and Aqua Step, the Tailwind, and then the attack boost from Tailwind, we're running Flamigo with Co-Star so that it can copy the stat buff of our other Pokemon. And we have Life Orb, which I know is not really common to see in this metagame, but we're running Life Orb for that 30% attack boost to every attack I do. We are running maximum attack investment with attack nature lonely, and maximum speed investment. Close combat, because it's close combat. Brave Bird. Now, this is one where I wish I didn't have to take Brave Bird, because I'm not crazy about the recoil. But it actually doesn't really have a better flying type physical option. Its next best option is like Aerial Ace, which has half the power. This thing also gets Liquidation, though, which will help against stuff like Hippowdon or Mudsdale if someone's deciding to run Mudsdale. I, for one, have another team that I've been brainstorming that does have Mudsdale with stamina solely to counter Mousehold. But that's another video. And then we have Throat Chop here just from tight coverage. So that's the team, and we're just going to go into some matches and see how things go. I'm recording this the day after Thanksgiving, so if you live in America, I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. Okay, so immediately here we have Dongozo Tatsugiri. They say good luck, high five. Good luck, high five, my guy. So, of course, we're going to be sending out Murkrow and Bramblegast as our start. So, yep, I'm assuming Pelipper to set up Drizzle for a Water-type attack boost. I'm seeing now that my Murkrow didn't keep the haze for some reason, but whatever, we'll run with it, because I honestly shouldn't need it with how powerful Bramblegast is. So I'm going to Terrasilize into Grass for an extra power boost, and I'm just going to Seed Bomb this Dongozo. And of course, I mean, it Terrastalized into Dragon, which, not exactly what I wanted to see there. But that's fine, because this is why we have Flamigo. Yep, Life Orb Flamigo. So I'm going to Close Combat the Dongozo, and I'm going to Seed Bomb the Pelipper. Actually... Huh, okay. Well, now he chooses to do it, but that's fine, actually, because... Oh, of course Seed Bomb missed. Okay. Well, here's where Electrode comes in. Choice Specs Electrode. We're going to Close Combat again, of course, and... Oh yeah, double speed, we are faster, so I am going to Electro Ball. I should have used Helping Hand, that's my bad. Okay, well, it definitely would appear like I'm swept. This is why I was running. This is why I run the Murkrow, but of course, for some reason, it didn't keep the haze. Um, because this strategy is so. It's frankly degenerate. But yeah, I'm going to forfeit this match because for some reason my Murkrow didn't keep the haze. Except there it is. There's the haze. Oh, I see. Okay, I had the copy of my team on. That's my bad. You can kill me in the comments if you want. But alright, let's go into Battle 2 here. Okay, so here we go. We got Palafin, Mousehold, but of course I don't have my Mudstone to counter that. Iron Treads, which I'm not scared of because I have the Flamigo. Gothitelle, which I'm also not scared of because I have Bramblegast. So yeah, I think we actually have a pretty favorable matchup against this guy. I'm going to go Murkrow, Bramblegast, because if this guy leads Palafin, I'm going to set up my priority Tailwind, and then I'll be faster than his Palafin, and then I'll kill it with Seed Bomb, unless it misses, and then I'll cry. Okay, he did not lead with his Palafin, which I suppose is a little scary. This thing probably doesn't have Supreme Overlord, so I'd guess, and it doesn't have pressure, so I guess it has Defiant. Gothitelle probably has Gothitelle more than likely has competitive. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing he's about to do a strat where he lowers his Gothitelle stats with the King Gambit, but we're going with our Tailwind and Pounce. Hey, Sucker Punch. Well, nice. And there's Trick Room. And of course, that isn't great for me. I really should have just taunted the Gothitelle. That's my bad. But like I was saying earlier, I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. Um, as I said in my most recent community post, I'm burnt out on uh, JoJo's R-Stall Battle R. On PC, it's a ghost town, and I'm just sick of not being able to find matches. Speaking of matches, we're just going to forfeit this one because I made bad plays. Um, so yeah, and that honestly makes me think Bramblegast here. We should have a move that allows it to not attack on a turn. Let's try Pain Split. That sounds interesting. Just for Sucker Punch users. Okay, so here we go. Kilowattrel. Everyone's running Kilowattrel for their Tailwind. Nobody's running Murkrow. I don't understand why. But with this team, this seems like an alright Quackaball and Oricorio lead to me. This looks like Skuntank might use Explosion. That's what I'm guessing this is about to be. Which, of course, that scares me, but we're going to we're going to Aqua Step into it, and then we're going to also Aerial Ace. Actually, no, we're going to Aqua Step into Bramblegast and Aerial Ace into Bramblegast. Because I'm scared of that thing and I want it dead. And there we go. Oricorio copies Aqua Step, so we get the double speed boost. I guess I shouldn't be scared of the Skuntank. So I will choose to not be scared of the Skuntank. And I will just Aqua Step Aerial Ace the Kilowattrel. Because, I mean, like, honestly, I don't really know what Skuntank would do to me. It's just setting up spikes, but, like, if things keep going this way, if things keep going the way they are for this guy, that's not going to matter. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll do Swords Dance, try to get our attack back up. Terrasilize and a Fairy, huh? And of course, Oricorio will be able to copy the Swords Dance. Play rough, that's fine. It didn't even kill, man. Wow! And he forfeited. See, now this is why I'm saying this strat here, it might not be the best, but it is fun. It is definitely fun. And I'm now seeing also Torrent, it's supposed to have Moxie. Okay, everything else looks normal. Okay, so he's using. Okay, there's the Murkrow. See, another certified Murkrow enjoyer here. It's cool to see that. Uh, this seems to me like I don't know. This seems to me like a Quackball or a Choreo lead because he's going to set up a priority Tailwind. Yeah, and I'll have the Mold Breaker. I for one know not to be scared of Murkrow here, so fake out. Okay. Which means his Murkrow does not have Prankster, which is alright. That's interesting. Interesting for sure. In that case, I'll just do my Aqua Step again and get my priority Tailwind. Because, I mean, I'll need it since he has his Tailwind up. And this is what I'm saying. If you're going to run a Tailwind team with Kilowattrel and Bramblegast, you should more than likely have Murkrow to set up your Tailwind solely because of the priority. Focus Sash coming in clutch here. There we go. We got the speed up and the attack boost. Nice, nice. So now this Quagga Ball should be faster than anything you can imagine. With an attack boost, we'll be using Close Combat. And this Medicham has bad energy to me, so I'm just going to taunt it. Because I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh, okay. Terrasilize Ghost. Alright, that was cool. Okay, so he tried to do some skill swap shenanigans, so I am happy I did what I did with my my taunt there. Bramblegast here will be using Phantom Force, and we'll be going after the Slacking, because he doesn't have a switching on it. I mean, he has Murkrow, but, I mean, it's Murkrow. Oh, no, he does have a switching on it. He has Cyclizar, which is part normal, so never mind. In that case, Bramblegast will actually be using Seed Bomb on Slacking, and Murkrow here will be using... Let's do some science. Let's use Tailwind again, even though I already have it up. Okay. I just wanted to see if it would give the Bramblegast the attack buff. It, of course, did not. You know, surprising no one. But okay, which one of the... Well, I mean, I can't taunt the Murkrow, because Dark types are immune to priority status moves. So I have to taunt the Cyclizar, which means he should not be able to use Shed Tail with it. So let's see if he went for Shed Tail. He did not. He went for Breaking Swipe. And of course, he got the attack down. And I no longer have a way to set up my my Tailwind. But that should be fine because Electrode is still going to be fast as fuck, boy. I fully recognize I'm probably about to lose this match, solely because of my science and seeing if Tailwind, while it was already up, would set up Bramblegast's attack boost. I realize that's why I'm about to lose, but it's okay. You need to do these things for science sometimes. I really don't care to attack the Murkrow because, I mean, it's probably going to have Sash. Protean. Okay. That Protean proc is actually better for me than it is good for him. So we're going to send out our Flamigo here, and we are going to... Do I need to get rid of my fighting type? I don't think I do. So I'm just going to close combat into the Masquerada, and I will be using Electro Ball on Cyclizar. I don't think it's important for me to get rid of my fighting type here. I don't think either of them could have Pollen. Oh, right. I forgot it does that. I completely forgot it does that. Well, let's hope he sends in Murkrow here behind the substitute so I can break the sub easy. Nope, slacking. Okay. Well, okay, so his Tailwind's gone now. It doesn't seem like his Murkrow had Prankster because the Tailwind wasn't priority before, so I'm not scared of it. This here is why we have Throat Chop, though. Okay, no, it is Prankster. Then why wasn't it priority on turn 1? I'm confused why it wasn't priority on turn 1 then. Huh. He's running Pollen Puff Masquerada, actually, which that sounds pretty cool. I don't know about having leftovers on it, but, you know. Oh, man. Having slacking behind a substitute like that to help mitigate the downside of Truant, that's pretty cool. I know they're looking to ban Cyclizar because of it being fast and being able to set up easy Shed Tails. I don't think that's necessary personally, because everyone can use Shed Tail. You know, everyone can put a Cyclizar on their team and run Shed Tail if you want, or Earthworm if that's more the life you're about. Oh yeah, and I suppose I can also talk about this. Forewarning, spoilers for the story of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Because I've beaten the game, I've beaten all 3 paths, and I've seen the post game by now. I was really surprised. What did you give it? I didn't see what he gave it. But I was really surprised at how good the writing was for this game. Just honestly impressed. It was really cool. We of course lost this match. But the entire story with Arvin, like, it made me emotional a few times. I'm surprised. Well, look at this guy. Look at this dude. We're gonna go Murkrow Bramblegast here. And I imagine he's going to set up an explosion thing. Because Tatsugiri will use Endure, which I will taunt and not allow it to do that. And then, honestly, Bramblegast is staying out here just to, yeah, so it's going to try to use Endure. Or not. Okay. Well, we're also going to taunt Misdreavus, I guess. They tried to use fucking Perish Song, really? Okay. Okay, so Trick Room up. We're just going to send out Oricorio because I don't think Oricorio is going to be very useful here. There's the Omni Boost that everyone likes to use. Can you tell I'm getting tired of seeing it? Because I'm getting tired of seeing it. And of course, I no longer have my haze. So we're just going to concede here. This is why I don't like this. This is why I don't like this Pokemon. That Pokemon is so polarizing. This is the first person I'm seeing running for Farigiraf, so that's cool. Apart from Bellybolt, this looks like a pretty easy just Quaquaval or Oricorio lead to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is fine. Uh, I'm really not that scared of Abomasnow. I mean, maybe I should be, but I'm not. So we're going to do the double Aqua Step on Frostlass into Aerial Ace. Actually, no, I'm lying to you. What we're going to do is we're going to set up Swords Dance, and then we're going to Aerial Ace Abomasnow. There we go, we got that flinch. So now we'll be using Aqua Step. Now that we have both of our Pokemon with Swords Dance, and now Quaquaval will start buffing our speed. He did not swap, okay. So then, yep, Aqua Step. And which means actually, since it died, we're not going to get the Aqua Step speed buff on Oricorio. So that's interesting, but it shouldn't matter because now I have it on that one. Now I have the Aqua Step buff on Quaquaval, which also now has extremely correct attack, just because how Moxie works. So this is looking like a sweep here. Follow me, that's fine. Yep, Aqua Step kills it. Dancer goes off, copies Aqua Step, hits for Farigiraf, gives me the speed boost, and then I Aerial Ace. And then it flinches because King's Rock. This strat is potent. Very potent. This is the only threat to my team, so I'm going to double Aqua Step it and Aerial Ace it. Wait, what? Sash? Okay. This game right here is a perfect example of why Quaquaval Oricorio is a fun doubles team. This right here. Aqua Step, Aerial Ace. What you gonna do? I got 3 attacks coming at you. I basically got 3 Pokemon. That's why I love this strat right now. And I also wasn't even sure it was going to work at first because, of course, Aqua Step doesn't say dance in the name of the move, but when you read it in the game, it says it attacks the opponent with a flurry of confusing dance steps. So I just assumed, based off the description of the move, that it would work. Okay, so now here we got another Dongozo Tatsugiri team. So there's so many ways my opponent could play this, and I hate that. We're gonna go Murkrow Flamigo. Against Dongozo Tatsugiri, like, you're just kind of forced to go Murkrow. We'll set up Tailwind, and then we're going to close combat Satitan. Because that seems far scarier to me. The crit was honestly probably not needed. Okay. Okay, Fluttermane here. Ghost Fairy. I haven't actually fought this thing yet, so this will be interesting. It's got speed boost, but for its speed boost is only 50%. Our speed is doubled. That being said, though, with 405, yeah, no, it's still going to be faster. On the off chance it isn't, we're going to try to Whirlwind it out, though. Dark Pulse? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to Whirlwind this Fluttermane out. Because, hey, that's why we use Sash, baby. Get this Fluttermane out of here. And then, of course, okay, so here's Tailwind Electrode. Here we go, it's happening. Real quick, we will... I don't know, I guess we'll actually save Murkrow. Yeah, we're going to save Murkrow. We're going to Electro Ball the Quaquaval. Okay. So, I mean, it terrestrialized in the dark, so I can just kind of... Actually, no, I'll use your turn, a U-turn on it. And then I'll also Electro Ball it in case that doesn't kill it. This will be our last turn of Tailwind. U-turn out. We'll throw in Bramblegast. I don't see Bramblegast being amazingly useful here. Blizzard is a wind move, so it is immune. We will be using Seed Bomb on Fluttermane and setting up Tailwind, which will actually give it another attack boost, because that's how Wind Power works, or Wind Rider. Holy cow! We just need Seed Bomb to not miss. Boom. Weather Ball, that's okay. Okay, so now there's really nothing stopping his Dongozo Tatsugiri from getting its stupid buffs. So I'm guessing he'll be sending out Dongozo here, and then he'll be swapping Abomasnow into Tatsugiri. I lied. But that's okay. I'm okay with being wrong there. I'm going to close combat the Quaquaval. Am I? I'm going to Seed Bomb the Quaquaval. And Aqua Step the Abomasnow. Yeah, that was a marginally better choice. Okay, we still have 2 turns of Tailwind, and here comes the Omni Boost. This incredibly fair Pokemon. But, of course, he's already Terrassalized, so he can't Terrassalize out of water, so... This should do a lot if Seed Bomb doesn't miss. There we go. Okay, for some reason he's scared of Quaquaval. Yeah, we're just going to close combat because Seed Bomb, Seed Miss. Okay, there we go. Down goes the Omni Boost. Yep. And that's a win. That will also be the last match of the video. So if you watch this, thank you for watching. You can expect some more Pokemon Showdown Scarlet and Violet doubles OU videos from me. If you like this team, go ahead and try it out for yourself. If you can think of any way to refine it, let me know, actually. I, for one, am not crazy about having Flamigo. Just the entire reason why I have it is to take advantage of Co-Star. Because, I mean, let's say I still have Flamigo here, I would be able to Co-Star either the speed and attack buff from Quaquaval or this 2x attack buff from Bramblegast. So, yeah, I'm not the craziest about Flamigo, but I feel like it fit on the team pretty well. But yeah, thank you for watching, and have a great day.